Out right now with RaeLynn. How are
Hey,
you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Doing good. The little sparkle, little shine up on you today.
You
Looking
know,
very
the
nice.
more sparkles, the better. I feel like it adds to the world.
I feel the same way too. My wife thinks otherwise on my face, but I try to.
I think you would look great with sparkles.
I know it. I try to have this conversation with her, but nevertheless, we had you recently, not too long ago, at WXCY, both in the studio and at a restaurant where we had a whole bunch of people come out and see it.
Yeah.
What's the difference between performing in places like our performance space at WXCY, which only holds like 100 people, performing in a place like a bar that might have maybe 500 people, and then performing in the big places like the Opry? Do you have a preference? Or?
I love them both for different reasons. You know, it's fun to play in an arena or the Opry because it's so iconic, but because there's lots of people there and you can do like fun things like everybody holding up their cell phones, you can have those cool moments of that. But I also love performing in smaller venues because I feel like it's just so much more intimate and you can do like a cool acoustic show and talk about every song that you wrote and why you wrote it and like the heart behind it. And it's just a different vibe, you know, and I love both of them. I like the kind of shows that we're doing right now because it's like a mix of, you know, everything, and it's so much fun.
It's nice when you can get people to sit and listen to you do a little storytelling as opposed to...
And that's the best part about being a songwriter is every song is written about a part of your life, and it's really cool to share that experience with fans.
Well, speaking of that, let's talk about Love Triangle. What's the story behind that?
Well, I wrote Love Triangle about my perspective of my parents' divorce and how it felt to be stuck in the middle of the two people you love the most, your mom and your dad. And honestly, when I wrote Love Triangle at 18, I didn't think that it would be a single. I just thought it was something that I needed to write for some personal healing over that situation. But when I found out that, you know, over 51% of marriages end in divorce, and when I saw this song that wasn't, you know, out yet, it like impacting so many people when I would sing it on the road, I knew that it had to be a single. And as an artist, I always want to put out songs that relate to my fans and that are 100% me and relatable. And I think that this song, you can't go wrong with wearing your heart on your sleeve.
Now, have you been watching The Voice lately?
I haven't. I watched The Blinds, and Miley is hilarious. I think she's so great.
You need to get yourself
And
one of
Alicia
those
Keys.
jackets, all those flowers all
All
over.
the flowers, yeah. I mean, she's pretty awesome. I don't know if I could pull it off like her though.
Yeah, the one thing about Miley Cyrus is that she, you know, she's a little bit, you know, we look at her a little bit crazy, but she knows what she's talking about.
She really is. You know, I think she has one of the best voices. She has an amazing voice. And she's seen every side of this industry, and I think that she gives some really great advice to the contestants.
And now, I know, does rumor have it confirmed that Blake Shelton was at your wedding?
Yeah, he was there.
All right,
Him and
so
Gwen.
how did it go? I mean, was he the first to streak across the reception? Well, how did he
You know
go?
what? They stayed the whole night, and they had so much fun, and they danced, and everybody, like, it was so sweet. If you would have told because I told Gwen this, I said, when I was younger, I used to wear your Harajuku shoes. Like, you don't even understand. Like, I loved your And I said, if you would have told my 12-year-old self wearing my Harajuku shoes that you'd be at my wedding when I was 22, I would have said that you were crazy.
All right.
It was really cool. It was cool to see, you know, what happens in life, and just, like, it was just so full circle, and Blake's like family to me, so if he didn't come, I'd kick his butt.
Well, and you're like family to us at WXCY. The amount of
Thank
times
you.
You've come and support us, we love supporting
And the
you.
amount of pictures that Brad Austin has of me in his, you know, office, he loves me, so.
It is true. We can't have a meeting with Brad Austin in his office without having a meeting with RaeLynn.
I love it.
She's
I know
there.
all of y'all secrets. And just-
Oh, God. Well, on that note,
Thank you so much for
Thank you
sitting
for
down
having
with
me.
us. It's been
I
great talking
appreciate
with you.
that.
And your eyeshadow is awesome.
on
Thank
fleek,
you.
as
It's
the
on
kids
fleek.
say. Yes.
I'm telling you, it's the hit today.
It's RaeLynn with WXCY.
Thank you.
Thank you.